Hello, all. We are back. We're underwater. The heroes have just uh, had a turn against them as the harpies have tangled them up, clawed them, um, snapped their spears, and generally looked as though they're making their way towards the pillar on their own accord, and the heroes are in bad shape. Um, of note, a new addition to the rules, so that all battles eventually end. Heroes have three opportunities, three exchanges that they can lose before their enemies overcome them. So you just lost that exchange. You won the first one because Marika won. So you're at 1-1 right now. But if you lose two more exchanges, you may, the story of the hero doesn't end, but they will accomplish their goal.
The harpies win. The harpies win the battle. So
the harpies win the battle.
yeah.
And they will recover their sister. And that, in fact, that's actually another thing I should have said. Start of this battle is what they're trying to do is beyond just clawing you to pieces. What they really want to do is get their sister and pull her out of the water, and they want to take the Pillar of Storms.
And they are harpies. I mean, it's possible that they could slay us and send our shades to the underworld, and we have to deal with that. Like it's that could happen.
I'm not speaking to my father right now, so if they could not do that, that'd be great.
I would like to avoid that too for other reasons, but that's a good reason too.
Right. Yeah, just because you died doesn't mean the hero's story have to end.
Exactly. Right.
You can go to the underworld and fight your way out.
Yeah.
You have a violin down there. But we're at a new. So between the fighting, you all get down to that big rock outcropping, and now you have a bit of sturdy footing if you want it. That you're at the bottom. The harpies have all made their way to the pillar, although one of them is like trying to grip the pillar, and her wing keeps like attaching to it, and like just like pull it away as like it's like a bit of her is like sort of turning to stone as she's trying to, as they're all trying to, like, it looks like they're trying to like rip it apart, like rip away the stone. They're all tugging fiercely on it. And then when they see that you all land just after them, they kind of turn their attention back on you, and they see that these heroes are still here, and you're sort of facing off. They're all there at the pillar, and your various states around them. They look with hate in their eyes. You signify everything that they despise, and they have fresh wounds from you to remind them of their hatred. You continue. You dive back into the fray. It's very mutual. Yeah,
everything here is mutual. We're staring back in the same fashion.
Cool.
And they all need to be trapped in the pillar. They all need to be or slain or whatever, removed from the equation. There's no diplomacy happening here. So
yep.
I'm going for bold action. For a bold attack, heedless attack. Get the terms right. Heedless attack.
Heedless attack.
I was trying to get out of here without even more fate on my docket, but you know what? I've had it.
No.
I've had it with these harpies.
Our max is what, 20, 21?
24.
24.
Yeah, I've had it. They're going down. So
yeah.
Adrastos like looks longingly at the surface where he can go and take a breath and not be nearly drowning with fighting harpies, and just is like, no.
Yeah. I think you may if you still feel this connection to your mother's magic, like you realize you didn't even notice in the last tussle how you got this horrible cut across your arm, and you like look and you see blood coming out of it, and you realize that, like, that blood magic connection is there if you want it. It also means you have a horrible gash in your arm, as heroes do.
I'm tripling down on the blood magic. Let's go.
How about Hogne and Marika?
Let's see. Agne has a stick.
Hogne has a stick. In the hands of hero, a stick is still a deadly thing.
It's true.
I do have my silver spear, which I'm not using. It's just like on my back or whatever. If you want to grab it.
Yeah. And all the various detritus that have fell down, there's probably a weapon floating in the water as well that can just be grabbed by somebody as needed.
I want to grab from the adventurous gear that is the ocean, apparently. I want to grab a net.
That's like Irish ship. Yeah. Oh, it's totally a net. Yeah.
I like that. I like the way you think.
I'm grabbing a net, and I want to cast it upon them in such a way that they don't have the space to maneuver away from the pillar. And I'm going to group hug them forcibly.
Nice. And the net is weighted, right? It's a big hempen rope net. I don't know what, and then there's these heavy weights on all four corners. That is let's sort of bring it down. And
so yeah, I do.
You catch it free of the rigging that it was attached to, and cast down over them.
It's not your first harpy rodeo. Well, I mean, technically, but
no, it's. I mean, yeah, you fought harpies before. So it sounds like you're doing a maneuver. Is that right?
Yeah. I want to trap them with their sister forever.
Yeah. That seems to be the plan. Marika. All right, Karen, what is Marika going to do? You're muted.
Oh, sorry. Okay. What was Adrastos up to?
Blood magic.
Blood magic?
Yeah.
Creepy blood magic shit?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It's getting worse. It's like, starting to like, my head's not spinning around, but it's going in that direction.
Do you need an assist? Or like somebody to pull you up to the surface?
If you're offering a defend, I would definitely take one.
Yeah, I'll do that.
For sure. I would super appreciate that because I'm about to take even more fate. So yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So yeah. Is there a sense, Adrastos, that you are supposed to return to your mother? That like is there any reason why Adrastos hasn't used his mother's magic before this time? Like, is there a I think a cost of it that it's
he never was really interested in that. He wanted to be Achilles, and like that was his whole deal. And like it wasn't like resentment or anything. He just wasn't that interested, and he went off to find his glory elsewhere. But being close to this magical thing has like awakened this his third eye or whatever,
Yeah.
He's the son of Circe, so like he has that in him, and
yeah,
exactly.
So I think you know the sorcery that was used to bind the harpy into the Pillar of Storms, like your connection to it.
I'm like hearing the Egyptian incantation or whatever, and like
exactly, like there's as they're trying to break their sister free, it's kind of also like revealing to you the secrets of this spell. And I think that you see the capability. Like this great sorcerer was able to bound one harpy into stone and into this pillar, and like you're trying, unexperienced, underwater, all beat up, to bind three, just to throw it out there, like
I mean, I don't think I'm even trying to do that. I think I'm just repeating the whispers I hear in my head, and I'm assuming I'm helping while these two kill harpies. Like I don't think he even like gets what's
you even know it. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, he's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna drown. I'm just gonna start doing this. It's fine.
All right. So the first thing we do is the maneuver, and I don't think like they're expecting this. So I'm gonna roll their base sort of dice set, because this is not like there's a degree to which you're catching them off guard in that they're trying to protect the pillar, and you're like, cool, stay on the pillar. I'm gonna wrap you up in it. So I'm not rolling their daring or their precision, and I think it's fair to say that you have a D8 advantage die on this because like they don't want to leave the pillar. So keeping them contained where the net would be the most effective is not hard. They're guarding it. So yeah, I think you should take a D8, but let's see how well they do it at
oh no.
Well, I'm not going to spend divine favor on that. It's 10 glory if you can do it. Otherwise, your net is shredded to pieces by their razor sharp claws.
Okay.
Oof.
Well, so Hogne just had her spear snapped, and it also, pardon the pun, snapped her out of her bloodthirst for a moment. And she was like, oh, wait, no, I'm clever. I should do something clever, I guess. So she grabs this net, whirls it around, and flings it on these harpies that are preoccupied with freeing their sister.
Yeah.
I will roll my name at a D8. I will roll blood and valor at a D8. I'm rolling my precision.
Is your name? Your name isn't D. Your name has to be D6.
D6, sorry, yeah. I wrote D6 instead D8. So name D6, blood and valor D8. I'm using my precision because this is a feat of marksmanship to land the net just so at a D8, and I'm using that advantage die at a D8.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, no. It works perfectly until they're just made of like blades, and they're wrapped up, and you're like, we got him, and as you like go down low, they're held there for a moment, and it works until the one that was impaled, she just claws out and just rips it apart, and the net falls. And you just watch as they've destroyed another one of your efforts. They keep every time you use some weapon or some tool or some implement against them, their sort of savagery defies you. And they are. Hogne is in a bad position, and they sort of use that advantage to make it difficult for you to get to them, Adrastos. They're going to use that in their
in the fight.
Yeah. Like these bits of netting that are like all around them now. We're going to tangle up anyone who's getting close by. Karen, you want to defend Adrastos from himself?
Yeah, I was about to get close by.
Yeah.
Try to help Adrastos. Now there's this net.
Yep. There's all this netting. So let's see what their
help.
Yeah, I was trying. I had a plan.
What it looks like. Well, let's see how it goes. Jesus, they got an 8.
For fuck's sake.
Could you like at least not act apologetic when you do You're making it worse.
You want me to just be like, yeah, all right. They got an 8. Beat that.
Oh, I'm so sorry that I'm beating your ass. I'm sorry. Who does that?
Don does that.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. I roll really horribly.
I just don't even know like what my chances are.
Well,
they're pretty bad.
I think you've got a couple D8s to throw at this.
I do. All right. So what my plan was to do something that, of course, the viewers would love, but Marika's doing out of desperation, which is something that only works, I think, in movies, which is sharing some of her air with Adrastos.
Yes.
Love it.
Fan service.
I know, right? Everyone's like, what?
I love it.
No.
Those two. No one would have.
It's like the writers are like, who else haven't we shipped?
Yeah, right.
But she's clearly has this look of determination and like discomfort. This
is done with precision and efficiency, not with any desire.
Yeah, it's more like, oh, you son of a bitch. Now we will, now I won't have as much air.
Right.
And she's gonna roll and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Getting past
if you do it, it's worth all the glory. Well, 8 glory.
Well, 8.
You can have my daring if you have an oath with me. I'll give you my strength.
I do not have an oath.
Pretty daring
move.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
I'll tag my daring.
She just said she doesn't fucks with you like that.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Can't really do anything else. Oh, I can add my pathos die.
Yeah.
Duh.
Spend
you still have divine favor.
Yeah. Divine favor.
You totally should.
12. Yeah.
Doing that.
All there you go.
Okay. This is gonna work.
Yep. Yes, there you go, Pathos. Pathos doing its thing.
Nice.
Weave between these nets and swim right up on Adrastos in the middle of his blood magic-y stuff that isn't going so well. And I think like literally just like grab him and like turn his head. And then she swims away.
Nice. So had you like they as you do that, as they see you sort of coming to his aid, like one of them is gonna like reach out and grab you and pull you away just as you're breathing out, and like you squeeze just close enough that you're outside of her grip, and yeah, you give Adrastos that extra vigor of your
nice
life's breath.
She'd slap you upside the head, but then you might, exhale. So
you need that air.
Also, because you won, I'll throw you this bone too. When I like come back to myself and reach out to the sea nymph that I in my imagination as I'm drowning, like I think,
Oh no, it's
but you're gone, and I see Thessakyra like a few feet away under the water, and I think it was her, and I'm just like, oh. And all his attention goes towards Thessakyra, and you're able to just slip invisibly away without any.
That's a yikes for me, dog.
Without any consequence.
Yeah. Just the same, mark that Adrastos owes you an oath. Marika, even though he may not know why it was. Yeah,
for sure.
I have a dim memory of an underwater encounter, but I just not sure.
Someone's lips were on mine.
Call it a wet dream?
Oh.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching our show.
Oh my God.
Took like 5 sessions, but we got there.
There you go.
I regret fucking cowboy.
Can we get some cowboys in chat? Oh shit.
Okay.
What were we even talking about?
I think we were just shipping all our characters at this point.
Yeah. My heedless action, which would have immediately done pathos to me, which would have done a fate, was protected by Marika's cool maneuver with breathing.
Yes.
So I don't take that. Thank you for that. And I'm gonna do my blood magic, but I'm gonna call on Thessakyra now that I am woozy and like I think that she's involved.
Yeah.
And I'm going to like reach out to her, reach out my hand and
you grab her.
Make a connection. So I can spend my oath with her to spend one of her divine favor to roll my
agony die. Yep. Yeah. Are you trying to get closer to them? Are you trying to stay? Are you staying, sort of keeping your distance?
I'm kind of staying where I am. They're destroyed the net, and they're like still clawing at the pillar, and I'm trying to use that to my advantage. So when their talons hit the pillar, they stick and they start to become absorbed by the magic.
Yeah, I think as soon as you do this, as soon as you like this, they sense this energy. We'll see if they turn to
We will see.
Call you. But in terms of getting the divine favor from Thessakyra, I think she holds your grip for a moment, and just like she doesn't know what the hell you're doing, but she's in it with you.
Who's her favorite deity, do you think, Sean? Get a little divine favor flavor from that, maybe.
Her strengths are daring and ferocity, so I'm going to go with probably Hermes. I think I see her as a Hermes over an Ares.
Cool. I'm down with Hermes. That works for me. Yeah.
Hermes wants you to take this pillar. That's what she did. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Thievery is that's our deal right now. We're being the trickster god Hermes thing, kind of.
Yep. Sorta. Yep. So I think she's letting you Hermes help to steal this thing and prevent it from the spell from being broken.
Nice. Give me a target number.
Oh right, I'm rolling this thing. We're gonna roll their standard right now. Name, blood and valor, strife, and all the rest. Oh, just a 10.
Oh, good. A 10 on a D10.
Yeah, like I do. That's it. So they start lifting it up. They start pulling it up, and it breaks free of the rocks. And when you start doing your magic, you feel it slipping away from you.
All right, here we go.
See if you can
name, blood and valor, mystery, and pathos die.
Yeah.
That's an 8 on the D8.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So how much favor does she have?
Marika, you still have divine favor. You have 1, right?
I got 1. Yeah.
I have an oath with you.
Cool. You can take it.
I can open in that die.
Mm-hmm.
I was really hoping you had one. I should have asked you before in the roll.
Oh, Karen, also, sorry. Also, you get an oath from Adjustos, but also you get 8 glory.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
more
marked
hubris.
it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making
Nice.
sure we didn't.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't. You want to spend Marika's last divine favor?
Yep, I'm opening the 8. I need 2 or better. How hard is that? Just don't roll a 1, right?
Just don't roll a 1.
It's pretty easy.
I mean, that already happened once tonight, so what are the odds?
Yeah, it's like we used it up. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yes.
Whew.
Okay. So interesting things happen. They take 2 pathos. It works, and it works in a uncannily powerful way. You see, as they're struggling to get up, you say when they put their claws on them, they stick to it. The pillar was this one harpy sort of chained, and they were grabbing at at the wings above, and they were trying to pull her up, and it had been lifting off of the ground, and it thuds back down as like the weight of the stone weight like pulls down, and they all disappear for a moment. Because you're sort of on this rock outcropping. They all are sunk down low, and when you see them as they're returning, they're like clambering up the side of the rocks with their claws, and their wings are all dull and gray, and instead of their wings giving them this incredible mobility that they're used to, they're instead pulling them down towards the sea. And you see them look, they have this like desperate look of that they're drowning, and that they're trying to clamber their way out, and it's not even sure that they could make it to the surface now. Like they're rending the stone with their claws to climb back up it to get back to you, and as though they are turning to stone themselves.
Nice.
So they're
Blood
still
magic.
Deadly and dangerous. But now you have the opportunity to try and just grab the pillar and flee if you want to. If you want to leave these harpies to their own fate. They're not, they're not defeated yet. Another heedless attack that was successful would end them. But
I'm not the ender of harpies or whatever the fuck we've got in our group. So
yeah.
Maybe somebody might step up for that killing blow, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we just leave.
I can try, but we'll see. My rolls have not been well.
I think in the moment when we see them like, being drugged down and clawing back up, Adrastos would naturally want to seize the pit, like given this opportunity, like wrap it up with a chain and start in on that process during this sort of break moment. But if Hagne is like, harpies are dying, let's do this, then he's not going to be like, good luck with that, and just like leave,
Well, let's so two things. Whoever's the lowest glory is the leader and chooses what you guys are going to do. And two, during breaks, we can have secondary contests during breaks. So if you want to wrap the anchor chain, like break the anchor off, wrap the chain around the pillar so that it can be hoisted up. Like you can do that as a contest. It won't be a contest against the harpies. It'll just be a contest against the.
Well, let's see who the leader is. We should find out.
Right. But who?
I'm at 75.
I'm at 70.
So it is Marika.
You're 71.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that's tight. Wow, we are so close.
Hold on. So Marika's 70 and Hagne is 71, or they're both 70. You're both 70. Okay, so
70.
Marika's the leader then.
Yep.
By one glory.
Honestly,
Oh my
god. I'm fine splitting this up and having Adrastos get that pillar up, and Hagne and I will finish this.
No. To be clear, during the break, you can have one contest that's not part of the battle, and then go right back to the battle. So, like, you can all wrap it up with the chain, and then when they kind of clamber back to the top, you can finish the fight. Or
but
let's get GTFO.
Yes, that's totally true. But what we could maybe do, possibly, and this is what I think I'm hearing, is they aren't in a position to stop us per se. Like if I exit the battle to deal with the pillar and they stay and fight, the harpies can't. They have to fight them. Like they can't.
Oh, right.
Interfere
Absolutely.
with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if it would still be a contest for me to deal with the pillar because that's hard to do.
Yes,
but
it's still a challenge for you, but you're not fighting the harpies to do that.
I'm hearing Marika's orders as like, you do that and we have the fight. We will take care of that and you exit the battle and do your own thing so that we just kill them while you do that.
Yeah.
I think I vote for, I mean, I don't get a vote, but I vote for that plan because that way they're like independent, you guys can kill them, I can do the thing or not, or vice versa or whatever. And
right. And to be fair, everybody can help with the wrapping the chains around the thing. Everybody can be in that contest if you want to be. And Adrastos can be the one to like swim to the surface to pull it. Right. Like who competes in the contest of like wrapping up the pillar is not the same as Adrastos then leaving the fight
like
to
actually dealing with the thing.
Right. Because once it's wrapped up in the chains, that doesn't That does not lift it to the surface,
No,
right?
someone's got to do that, and
you've got to do that and get your crew and hoist it out.
I like that as an order from Marka because it keeps the harpies from winning the pillar back in the fight.
Yep.
Which
Yep.
I really
takes.
I like that.
Takes the
I like that.
It does mean that let's see, you won the last contest, so yeah, they can't win the fight at this point anyway, not in this exchange, right? Like they're not in a position to defeat all of you, and cool. Let's have a contest to wrap this up. I think it's I think this is Craft and Reason to rig a
it's
system.
not
like Blood and like Blood and Valor might
figure out a way to rig it with a chain so that it can be hoisted. We can't just be like like lift the thing out of the water.
You can't lift this. That's what they tried to do. It didn't work so hot for them. Cool. Who wants to be in this challenge to hoist a chain around the pillar?
Sure.
Yeah. Hogne?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do it.
We're all doing it. Okay. So I'm just rolling.
There's never really a reason not to, honestly.
You might take pathos if you fail, which will be fate. So
yeah,
Here
we go. GM die plus strife die. I got a 4.
Hey, it's not a 10, everybody.
It's not a 10.
We should have a parade every time Sean rolls less than a 10.
About to roll a parade of 3s.
Yeah. Well, harpies are not nothing trifle with.
I'm gonna throw my cunning. I'm throwing my cunning die in here.
Makes sense.
I think. I mean, it's not ingenuity per se with rigging, but it's like I'm being crafty.
I think you're having to just grab at bits and like there's various ropes and chains, and like some you grab and they just keep coming down. Like, oh shit, I think you're gonna have to rig up something where at the end Adrastos has a single rope, but it's maybe attached to several others.
Yeah.
Cunning sense.
This is more of an ingenuity problem, but I'm throwing it in anyway because I'm a player and I can do
that.
Yep. Got a 7.
All right, done. See if anyone else can beat that. You roll your name and your craft and reason.
Okay.
Man, the other reason to roll in this contest is we are like one contest apart in glory for this island.
Exactly.
It is so close right now. I can't even believe how tight it is.
If Hogne wins this, you two will be tied. 75. If Marka wins it, it'll be 74 or 75. No, you'll get one no matter what. You'll be at 76 no matter what. Right.
Yeah.
We're rolling craft and reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have. Oh, did that one get cleared when I cleared Hubris? It did.
Yes. They all Yep.
All right. Then everything is great.
Nice. You gonna bring a strength in here? No.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
I was using cunning as well.
Okay, cool. So you succeed, but currently Adrastos is best. Hogne?
Fair.
All right. Name, craft and reason, cunning. Adrastos is best.
That was a. Why was that? Why is that not? Oh, because it's 6 on a D8. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. You all succeed. No one suffers pathos. You wrap this thing up with this sturdy thing of chains. You do that thing where you shake it and and it holds. And Adrastos, who has the least air of anyone from that horrible gut punch that knocked all his air out earlier. Is the natural one to swim to the surface, right? So he disappears with the rope that's attached to then many more ropes and chains tethered on.
I think like my part as they do the battle is to like take the rope plus chain swim to our ship, coordinate the sailors, all that.
Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah. So Adrastos, Mark, 4 glory, and hubris, and Hagne and Mark have just both marked 1 glory.
I will take it. Hubris on my cunning.
Cool. Makes sense. The battle re-ensues as the harpies clamber their way back up, and they see the pillar hasn't been raised yet because it's going to take the whole crew to lift it out, but they see that this contraption there, and like as one of them gets close, they like grab hold of one of the chains and like shake it in like horrible rage. And they could like rip these chains apart. Like they can cut right through metal, but they look at you two, Hagne and Marika, and they can't see past their hatred of you right now. Like,
I like
the smart thing would be like,
it's like their POV coming up over the rock.
Yeah.
Struggling with their wings, and the pillar is just lifted off the seafloor by the chain. And then as the camera rises up, the two of them are just like in the way, like, no, they're still here.
Yeah, and they come for you. They want a piece. They want you to, if they're drowning in here, they want to take you with them. So I'm gonna roll there. But first we need to pick actions. Adrastos is not in the battle anymore. He's left it.
Yeah, I mean,
hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what you need. One heedless attack. That could end it one way or the other. What about you, Karen? What's Marika gonna do?
I mean, I can't do a heedless attack. I will do a regular attack.
You could do a heedless attack. Absolutely.
I really don't want to keep taking pathos, which means taking fate.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
So I will move over here. Okay.
Awesome. All right, let me roll their tally. Yeah, they're kind of they have this horrible weight to them. It's just like their shoulders are sagged down, and as they come at you, it's like they're just fighting all of this the gravity that's working against them with sheer determination. Let's see what that determination looks like. Looks like 5.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That feels lucky.
That was 3 5s there.
That was a nasty roll.
Whew. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Get him.
All right. So Marika should go first because she's doing regular action since we resolve in order. So Karen, let's see if you can beat that. Yeah, cool. They really want to grab hold of you with one of their claws and just smash you against the rocks over and over again.
No.
Yeah, that's what they want. We'll see if they succeed.
They need to stop reusing combat footage. It's like
Aha.
Yeah, same animation.
Yep. You tussle with them, you thrash them, they
Nice.
thrash you, you get the upper hand.
Yeah.
I think there's some sword play, there's some claws, there's some blood. Let's see what Hagne gets.
Using name, blood and valor, my ferocity at a D10. And I'm going to call on my oath with Thessakyra to use my pathos die because it's her fault.
It's true.
Yes. All of this is her fault. That is very true.
Totally fair. Yeah.
Even though she's not helping you, even though she's helping you in the form of a divine favor, the way it looks when you call on her oath is that she takes that sort of little shield arm, and as the harpy, they really hate you too in particular. they've not focused their eye on her, and she's sort of clocks one of them and surprises it with their shield, and you can feel Hermes' favor smiling on you. Take it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't even use a weapon. I just punch a harpy in the mouth.
Punch a harpy in the mouth. Okay, so mechanically, Karen, you're going to get 1 glory. Naji, you're going to get 5.
Damn it.
Mark Hubris.
Damn it.
And tell me how you slay the harpies under the water. This is it. You've taken them out. You did 2 pathos, so they are.
Yeah. Hagne has tried tricks. She's tried, arrows and all of these different things. And finally she's just mad. She's big mad Hagne.
Yeah.
Mad that she came to this island. She's been trying to get home ostensibly, but like this pirate and these harpies and everybody is fucking up her shit. And so she just uses that frustration and like puts up her fists and she's just knocking them out. And everybody knows you don't want to be unconscious in the ocean.
Yeah.
It's not a good look.
That's super bad.
So yeah, she just like rages out and is
nice. And I mean, and Marika succeeded along with you. So they're the 3 of you are, in fact, all 3 of you, and the 3 harpies, and you finish them off, and you leave them turning to stone at the base of the sea, unconscious, and then suddenly, you all realize how little air you have, and
time to go.
Yeah. I think we just see like this fury of air bubbles on the surface as the 3 of you all going up.
I have the image of like I'm like beating on a harpy that's already knocked out, and Marika's like, no, it's time to go. And she like grabs me by the back of my leg, and it's like, come on.
Oh, can I add a little moment? The sailors are just getting the pillar. It like crests the surface, and the 2 of you are like on it. You're like coming out of the water, like
nice.
Nice.
As the pillar surfaces, all the sailors cheer, and you're there on top of it, like harpy's dead. We did it.
Harpy's dead.
Make it on the
we got the pillar. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. I think as you go up, you notice like the bits of stone that look like they were starting to kind of fade away and turn back into flesh have like reformed, and it is whole again, as it were, marked by your various cuts and scrapes on it as well that happened during the battle. It's been changed by you. Cool. Yes. You all breathe your first breath of fresh air. And
harpies, man.
And there are clear skies around you. Without the pillars effect, without the angry harpies, you can see the island not far off. As you remember, Thescaira was leading you back towards the island as she was chasing
Oh,
us.
right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. You see the island.
We get the pillar secured, strapped down on the deck.
Yeah, you pull it up. It takes the whole cruise to pull. It's stone. Things heavy, but everybody grabs hold and heaves it. And, it cracks the floorboards as it tumbles over. But you have it secured and make it back to Cryos.
Hang on. Wait, hang on.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I apologize. I thought that was the intent. You get it onto the stick.
Yeah, we need to talk about
I was gonna say
next steps. We'll figure that out.
That sounds great.
Do you want to take our second break now, or
yeah, I was thinking let's take a break and then we'll figure out.
What we do with the pillar now that we've got it. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's see if this is gonna cooperate this time. No, that's still gonna go real slow.
Go, computer. You can do it.
Hang out. And